What's up, guys? Just give me a second here. It says I can't read the chats. Let me see if I can. All right, Dave. Have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. What's up, Toolbox Footage? Beer, Josh. What's going on, MLH? How you doing, my man? Max B, George. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to set this all up here. How's everyone doing today for a Tuesday? What's the busiest month out of the year for you guys? I'm pretty sure Dave, actually, I think you're just busy all year round. If it's not broken, fix it. Take it really slow. Not bad. Yeah, we got some really good thunderstorms today. I love thunderstorms, man. It feels like a Monday. Summer laying that floor down, man. There you go, beer. There's like 3 months out of the year where, like, even if I were sick, I could not call off. But summer and winter, so all year round. I know there's fall and spring, but what's that, buddy? Big hug? Alright, big hug.
I see me.
You see you?
I too.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Alright. You sleep tight, okay? Listen to mama.
How do you put it right there?
So I can walk by, you know? Alright, listen to mama, okay? Love you, buddy. That? This? Go to mom, okay? Then you go to bed. Alright, sorry guys. George, always busy. Yeah, Toolbox Footage was at home with cocaine and hookers and beer. What's going on, Client Graphics? I forget if I said hi, but how's it going, man? Peace and quiet. MLH March. State road work starts. I see. 24/7, 365. Yeah, that's why I hate bitching about my job. I know I do it sometimes. I think everyone does, but like pretty much everyone's in the same predicament, right? I mean, I guess, surprisingly I have a lot more good days than bad. I just have one or two really bad months a year. Do you work on all outdoor equipment there? If it's not broken, fix it. Like I have a good direction for my channel now, and I know I'm on here live, but I can't do anything when my kids are sleeping. But um, I have so much material I want to record, and I just can't get to it. Yeah, that's true. Bad days would cost me money. If it's not broken, fix it. I know you gotta get to work, but is there like a type of machinery or something that you like really enjoy working on? Everyone's back to school. I think my daughter starts kindergarten next week is her first day. If you don't use them, you lose them. Do you get a decent amount of sick days a year? Is it like 14 or 16? Or you don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. No one does. I just ask questions. I'm 26. Yeah, that may be when mine are going back or starting. I don't know. 60 hours a week. That's a long week, man, laying floor. Ah, sweet, man. Ditch witches. Yeah, I think, like, if you guys want to say, like, something, what's going on, Mike Hodge? Something you enjoy doing at work. Like, I'll be honest, no one likes doing plumbing. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm good at it, and I enjoy sometimes when it presents, like, a problem that I have to solve. Lunch is a great time of the day. I can't argue that or even debate that with you, man. Oh, I wish we had a plow. Yeah, yes, Renaissance man. I don't know how long you all get lunch, but mine's a half hour. That usually is 45 minutes. And lately, we've been so busy and stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys I pack my own lunch. Some days I'm just too tired to even eat. I just sit down for like 40 minutes. I'll admit something embarrassing. We're talking, yeah, 30 turns into 45 real quick for sure, man. Um, my, well, it's not new. It's a 2014 Dodge Ram. I bought it used, but one of the headlights went out, and I looked at it for a while, like a good hour. Could not figure out how to get to it without pulling a battery or a fuse box or something weird. So, ham and potato filling with blueberry pie. That is a solid customer. Definitely hold on to that, man. That's awesome. Hey Max B, what kind of tile saw do you use when you're laying floor? What's going on, BS Small Engines? How you doing tonight? I mean, I know you lay other things other than tile, but snap cutters, really? Uzi Lou Garage, what is up, my brother? How you doing tonight, my man? It's client graphics. It's not even small hands. It's you cannot get anything behind there. I mean, you know, I could probably pop the battery out, but it wasn't on that side. The other side had the fuse box. Yeah, I hear you, man. Just like with the tile saw, yeah, it's a lot easier to just. I have a Ryobi tile saw I bought 10 years ago, and I mean, that thing's done great for me. You know, it's harder to cut the 2 foot tiles is what I usually use, but you can just start them on a straight push, get them level with the back of the table, and then slide them through, and it's not bad at all. I just get so like with the Kia here, you just unscrew the headlight, the whole the whole thing, like 2 screws, pull it out, change the light bulbs, you're good to go. Yes, the blade makes all the difference in the world, especially the type of tile you're cutting. Unfortunately, I just shop at Home Depot and get my blades, but I found the I think it's like KL or KH Diamond. It is a cheap blade, but for like the or maybe it's MK makes the diamond blade. They last the longest for the jobs that I do, especially with the the flooring, the ceramic. But backsplashes and stuff, Rigid has that. I have a little 4-inch table tile saw, and it's really good for like the backsplashes or anything like that. I have that little Milwaukee M12 tile saw and everything else. Do I dress the blade? What does that mean? Like sharpen it? You know, the M12 cutoff tool. Yeah. So something my uncle taught me, and I'm not 100%. I mean, it seems like it works. So, but I forget if it's limestone or sandstone. But if you run the blade through I think it's limestone. Maybe it's sandstone. If you run the blade through that, it like sharpens the blade. If you pass it through a rock a few times. Something I was taught, and it definitely has extended the life of the blades. I have a rock. Yeah, rejuvenates it. Is it sandstone or limestone? I think it's limestone actually. Yeah, well, Concord Carpenter had an Instagram post about that M12 cutoff tool, and um, you know, it's built for a lot of things, but master of none. But like the other weekend I used it to cut out where the flange was going on a piece of tile. It was right in the middle of the tile, and I was able to, get it in there and cut it out nice and neat with that tool. So it comes in handy. Actually, I'll show you guys something real quick. Um, Dish soap, that's a good call. I'll try that next time. Actually, so originally when I started doing like tile work, I bought, this is just a Chicago electric cutoff grinder, but you can stick a 3-inch Dremel diamond blade, and it works very well for getting into spots. But this tool's like $20 or something. The blade's more expensive than the freaking tool. I don't have a compressor big enough for like air tools. Though, a lot of people tell me buy like a 20-gallon compressor, but in all honesty, I really want that cheaper Husky 8-gallon with the wheels. I've never heard of a toe kick saw. I'll Google it real quick though, so I can. Toe kick saw. First thing, that circ saw version of your cutoff tool. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Wow. Yeah, that make things real nice. Here, let me write that down real quick there, MLH. I appreciate that. See, this is why I love going live. I love learning from you guys. I know usually people that go live are the ones asking questions, or answering questions. I ask them. Let's see bid. I have to check that out. I don't know how big I want. I have an old Craftsman 3-gallon, and it's not bad, oil and everything. But I mean, even filling a tire, it constantly runs. I do have a door jam saw. I have both a handheld one, but honestly, when I do door jams, I'm usually using an oscillating tool. And I lay the tile down like a junk piece that I've cut, and I put it up against the door jam. Then I just sort of work along. MLH, one time I read an article, you should never buy a used air compressor. But I've seen a ton of people that do it. I guess I don't know, They're kind of like a balm, I guess. But I doubt that. I don't know. I don't use them often. Like even like trim air when I'm doing up trimming stuff, I don't have to carry all that crap around anymore. I just have battery powered nail guns. Tile and piece of cardboard. Oh, there you go. Yeah, keep the. What's going on, Andrew? I use my own hot air to run air tools. 1958. Let me ask you this, MLH. Has someone in your family owned that since 58? Because that's where I really freak out. Is just people doing maintenance on their own shit. Like even me, like I maintain my stuff, but even if I were to go to sell it, the next guy's probably gonna just think, just like any of the other guys. Did you get any good storms today there, MLH? We had a few come on, pass on by. I am on Facebook. I don't go on very often, but all right, I'll check that website out then and get up to date on that. I have a lot of things. You got a massive rain today, Andrew? We got a good storm around 4 o'clock to about 5, and it's calmed down. I don't know. I don't know if anything else is coming our way right now. That's how it always happens, right, Uzi Lou? If you got the day off, it's gonna rain. I guess we're free and clear of the rain. Oh, that's cute, Brad. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. It cooled down enough where I opened up my man door on my garage. Does anybody ever like if I were to do a video on my tool, my home workbench and all that stuff? Does anyone do videos like that? Is that something people want to see, or is that just stupid? I guess I was gonna advertise it as like more, because like I'm a do-it-yourself around the house, you know. Well, Brad, we're going to get around to it. But like if I did a video on my workspace and what has taken me 10 years kind of to get to, people might know the direction because I'm still trying to find my way. Did you pull the trigger, Josh? It was really muggy today. That's the one thing that drives me nuts when it's supposed to rain and it kind of half-ass rains and that humidity still sticks around. Um, it's crazy. What? Ah, sweet. What do you guys think of um, the white general? Oh, What's going on, Mike? Thanks for coming back. I don't know, why did they make a white toolbox? That just seems so, what do you say, taboo or something, you know? Like, I've never been to Harbor Freight, still. People with OCD. Maybe it's specifically designed for um, like doctors or something like that, you know? Who knows? Uh, Me again, Dave. What is up, my man? Drywall says, if you're doing something, just do a video of it. I have to learn how to be interesting for more than 20 minutes in a video, or no, in a video like more than 10 minutes. I don't know if you can hold the audience past that. What if you're going to use for something other than tools? What would you use it for? It stays cleaner than you would think. What's going on, Belkin? How are you doing? I've never cleaned a toolbox. Is it a good feeling? Just got home. I hope your day wasn't too bad, Belkin. That's a good point, MLH. Um, Actually, yeah, that actually, because vehicles, if you want to buy one that is less maintenance to clean, you buy white, right? Uh, the darker the car, the more it shows, the better it looks, I think, in my opinion. Didn't Henry Ford say you can have any color you want as long as it's black? YouTube likes 20-minute videos. Well, that's because I think, people doing videos on YouTube are, some do it for fun and some do it for whatever reasons. I think you kind of want to make it like a TV show, I guess, kind of. Because YouTube's just interested in selling advertising. Um, Now it all depends. Like there's some 20-minute videos that but I've watched 40-minute videos from channels on YouTube, and it was like it's enjoyable. I mean, Jaron Wilson. Hey Jaron, what do you identify as today? Oh, diarrhea. Ah, that's a weird identifier. Well, I just want to say right off the bat, I'm truly not sponsored by WorkPro. I do talk to them though. but I get absolutely nothing from them. Not even tools. That is true, Max B. That's why my truck is black. I don't like editing either. There's a big difference between Snap-on and WorkPro though. WorkPro is high quality tools, and I don't know what Snap-on is anymore. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, Jaron, I guess, it's a free country, so you can assume to presume my gender. I don't know what I said, man. I don't know what I said. I think you heard me though. A lot of people haven't. I actually, truth be told, I was looking for like a well-rounded kit of tools to keep in my truck. So when I had tools at work on a job site, I still had a tool bag in my truck. And I was looking on Amazon for like just some toolkit, and WorkPro had one with everything I needed, screwdrivers, vice grips, hacksaw, you name it, it fucking had it. I bought it and it worked so well for me and bailed me out of so many situations. I dug deeper into WorkPro. And here's my honest take on WorkPro is you could go to Walmart and buy Stanley. If you buy Stanley Fatmax is pretty, gosh, I think it's pretty good shit, man. I do. But if you're just buying regular Stanley, if you want actual quality, I would say go on Amazon and buy the WorkPro stuff because the quality is there. I mean, I have it in my daily bag that I use at work, and the tools have been amazing. They've held up. Now, I'll fully admit my job, apartment maintenance, I'm basically like a DIYer that has a job. But still, I get to use those tools full time. Like I'm pushing them harder than a DIYer would because they're getting used every day. They have repetition. So they've been holding up, and I like them. I like the grips, and I have some good tools. I have a lot of good tools, but I just was like, I like WorkPro so much. I started talking to them and blah blah. So anyways, yes, Fatmax pretty decent. Only thing I keep in my truck is duct tape, zip ties, and a fifth of jack, and probably a little bit of the. I'm just taking a guess, wild guess out there. Jaron, you have women's feet, and I have a unicorn's dick. Renaissance man, if you weren't so harassing a VCG all the time. I don't know if I know Max B knows the original Renaissance man. Whatever happened to him? He like went off the deep end, or the Milwaukee wrenches. The new ones, Josh? very VCG cool guys. So Max B, the hate between VCG and Renaissance Man was true, right? You know, all right. Yeah, I mean, listen, in all honesty, Milwaukee makes fucking great tools. That's not a lie. They know they make great tools. The thing is, like, depending on what you do for a living, you don't have to go, um, you know, over to Milwaukee. Um, and Makita's great too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with fucking, loading up on the thing. Milwaukee has owned and cornered 12 volt market. I mean, their 12 volt tools, expansive lineup. They do so much stuff. Um, you know. Ah, sweet. You can change it back. I bet you Vince just calls you Max B anyways. He probably doesn't even say the name. Watching he's in Milwaukee. I have yet to try too many of the, like, no, actually, yeah, I haven't tried any of the DeWalt hand tools. I kind of figure that, Max B. Me again, Dave. I understand that, but like, Makita has a good little 12 volt lineup, and I think they're going in the right direction with the subcompact lineup. I hope they keep going in that, but I their 12 volt lineup is just fucking amazing. It truly is. There's no other way to say it, write it, whatever. I mean, yeah, you could go round and round all day. What tool is made in the USA? Don't tell me DeWalt, because DeWalt is just, it's not slapped together here. Maybe that's better than nothing, but I mean, at the end at the end of the day, you gotta use tools that work best for you. Now, if Ryobi came out with the 12 volt lineup, they would fucking own cordless tools. Yes, Brad's workbench. You and I have talked about that. If Ryobi came out with a cordless ratchet, how cool would that be? It'd be fucking awesome. Exactly. There is no difference. But again, that's the crazy thing, because I had a Black & Decker angle grinder, actually. I bought, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks at Walmart. And when I went to go use it for the second time ever, the when you go untwist the wheel that fucking lock to break it loose, that stuck. So when I went to go turn it on, it just blew up. But the thing worked great. I mean, I think that was just a defective one. But I mean, Porter Cable, I've used some of their tools. I like Hyper Tough, or yeah, Hyper Tough, Walmart. I'll buy their pliers. Like I don't know. These are like $2. Nothing wrong with those. Even have a pretty comfortable grip on them. Me again, Dave. Yeah, I mean Hypertough's been good for me. I mean if you want an inexpensive option to be able to have a second set of tools. Good night, Uzi Lou. Thanks for popping in, man. I think this weekend you and I will definitely try to hook up on a live stream. I don't Renaissance Man, aka Max B. Though I do use the ratcheting. All right, sounds good, brother. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll get you set up on what we're using and stuff. I haven't found a need for the caulking gun. I say caulking. I know some guys say caulking. Maybe it is pronounced cock. I don't know. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. You guys can try and first one to knock the sign down gets $100. Oh man. It's Uzi Lou. I think someone got moving. Caper, what is up, my friend? So I do have a tool I just recently purchased. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen it on other people's channels and shit. Um, I'll let you guys say hi to Caper and stuff. Look at that. What a little 12 pack. Yeah, Caper loves Trudeau, man. I think this is definitely the cool kid gang here. minus me. If I were out of here, we'd all be good. Be golden. You know, Proto, I have, they have like, what's the other, like Falcom, something like that. But I bought a few Proto things for plumbing, surprisingly. They have a pipe wrench that's thin and the jaws are non-abrasive. So did I really say that? I didn't know I said that, man. Caper, does YouTube send you a few warning shots? They cut out. I'll show you guys what I bought. I picked me up one of these suckers, and I can run through it real quick with you guys if you want to see it. If you don't, I'll just put it down and keep talking. But so I'm not the boss. I fucking hate being the boss. So this is $82. All right. Here's a few things though. It's 3/8 ratchet. So far though, like, all right, few things. The battery's built in. All right. So all it's going to come up with is a charger. For a DIYer or somebody like me, that's fine. Not a deal breaker that the battery's built in. Charge indicator light. I really like the lock and unlock. It's up above the switch. It's big. Easy to get to. It has an LED, which everyone loves LEDs, right? This one is, I think it's 200 and what was the torque on this? I thought it was like 240 or something like that. 230 for the tightening. Oh, and it has the battery indicator, but the switch is nice. It's metal, some sort of metal. I don't know. And it's variable speed, so. So I gotta say, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Husky for. They make some good stuff for the price, for a DIYer, and that's $81. You could probably find just as good as one. Yeah, Brad's Workbench exactly. Pro Stormer one, $44 with a battery. I don't think you could beat that. Unless you stare at them. MLH repairs, you never know. It might be part of a giveaway. They do. Actually, I'll tell you guys something. I don't know if you've ever taken out a shower stem, but recently for it, I've been using channel lock needle nose pliers to pop in on them and get the ones that just won't turn. They've been doing awesome. I mean, needle nose pliers. I would never thought. Honestly, never would have thought. Husky makes good tools. They're just it's very hit and miss though. Well, not very hit and miss. They're a solid option. It's just I don't know. Hire a plumber. Yeah, you can do that. I have absolutely no on that. Well, actually, this is the only Snap-on thing I own. Is that little? That's it. The thin wrenches. Do they really? Gear Wrench makes them. Gear Wrench is getting into everything, man. I know. I think Dave, maybe you watched Duct Tape Tech, but he also has an old Blue Point. He has an old Blue Point wrench. Uh, yeah, the thing looks like you could takes a beating. What's it like going on a Snap-on truck? I feel like it'd be scary. I Powerful drug. Yeah, I gotta check this thin head access wrench. Husky. All right, let me see here. Oh yeah, I'll try and show you guys the best I can. You can kind of see it. They are a very thin head. Really? I'll mention them. That'd be nice. Pay off that Snap-on debt. Now, say if I bought a Snap-on truck or a franchise and invested in like, you know, good-looking women to dance while guys shopped. Counterproductive, or is that like the whole shebang right there? Brad's workbench, you have fun washing those sweaty balls. Yeah, I think that's code for I'm gonna play with myself. What it sounds like. So there you go. What's up, Antonio? How's it going, man? Not too bad, man. Not too bad. You know what else is kind of cool that I bought? All right, Renaissance man. Catch you later. Were these needle noses? I think I got them on eBay. Inexpensive, obviously, but I'll see if it'll focus on the focus. Hold on. There you go. Crescent. Pretty cool. They work nice, you know. One thing I would buy over all other brands with Milwaukee are the knife blades. These definitely work. It's worth paying a little extra for that. Nameless T-shirt, custom screen printing. How are you doing, man? AC machine. I'm not doing too bad today, man. Going on everyday fleet tech. She can only kill you once. That's true. Florida. If it's some porn site, I'm gonna be pissed. I just fucking with you. I'll check it out. School all week. How's it coming along there every day? That and some fire alarms I hear. RCL Commander 30. You mechanics can talk amongst yourselves. I'll enjoy just reading, you know. Everyday Fleet Tech, he's moving up, man. Well, you know, it's been a long day. It's been a long 2 months. Um, what's up, Mike? Everyday Fleet Tech. I know what's up. All right. So let's not judge, man. No judge zone. I'm just joking. I don't know, man. All right, Dave, man. Have a good one. I appreciate you hanging out here tonight, man. Dave's a good dude. Real good dude. Caper, how's Canada? Eh? You know, it's really weird is I think I hop on kind of early, and Caper's an hour or so behind me. So cheaper in the USA. That's not what I hear, man. Oh, I'll be right back. I don't know why I always think Corona is going to taste all right, but it never does for some reason. $10 a can. I used to chew only Coke. The thing I like better about Copenhagen over Skull is the natural taste. Um, all right. Cheers every day. Toolbox footage, it wasn't the American dollar, it was that American dick. That big, hard American dick. The more my dip tastes like it's been shit in by a cow, the better. Be right back. So here's that other cordless ratchet I bought. This was, I think this is $60. 12-volt battery. Um, it says high jet on the side, but Go Plus sells it, and this is what I'm saying. Like the Husky's a little bit smaller, same size, 3/8, both 3/8. But this one, the lock, it's a nice big switch. This one, and it's not bad. It needs broken in. I have used this for a couple of years now, but the little switch is right there. But if you're going off of, like, listen to the Go Plus right here. It's got some balls, man. All right, later, Nameless. They both do. I just, I've been using this for a while. It's worked really well for me. It has indicator lights and does have an LED. I don't know. Husky's a little better, I guess. But you're always partial to the first tool that gets you in. Yeah, this one is first gen Milwaukee clone. You guys aren't the first one who have said that, so I'm just assuming that that's what it is. All right, later, Antonio. Thanks for stopping in, my man. I appreciate it. Glad to see you back in here. Have a good one. The other thing I was going to talk to you guys about is, all right, so I was talking about those, the channel lock needle noses are doing a good job getting shower controls out. Another way to do it, and it's not fucking recommended, but what you can do on some shower controls, you can get a pair of needle nose vice grips, clamped onto the nut of the shower control. Say you're clamped on or whatever. Then what you do is you come in with another pair of vice grips. You fucking, and trust me, this is Mickey Mouse, but you clamp onto these and then you just rip at it, right? So nothing, Josh. So I was looking for another pair of these. I'm trying to look for, like, they make long needle nose pliers. I guess. Be nice to have that extra little. I was looking for that today. I found these though. These Milwaukee's. So let me cut these open real quick. Let's see what they're about. By the way, anyone here who does not know, Josh has made a few videos and posted them up on his channel. So if any of you have not checked it out, go over, subscribe, check them out. All right, so here's the two different pairs. The thing I don't like about the Milwaukee's is the bulky handle. The thing I like is that. The thing I like about the Stanleys is they have you push that way to get the handle out. And they have that. These Stanley Fat Maxes are freaking awesome. They are. Um, Swift kick in the arse. Now, the vice grips, you know, if you're using them, you got that little lever in there. You just don't make me feel stupid. Damn it. The fuck did I do that? Hold on. Alright, well, it's just, you know, you push down on it. And that's what releases it. Slim body, no handles, right? Andrew, what's up? The one who buy them. The Milwaukee's, you just push out. They have nothing, just in and out. I don't know though. See, I bought these today because they had the longest head on them. I knew I had a pair of these at home, but I have to be honest. I don't like thick grips sometimes. This is one of those things that I think I like the Irwin vice grips. I'm doing good there, Andrew. How are you doing? When is your YouTube channel starting? These are awesome now. They really are. I mean, you can lock them so they don't fuck off on you. Pop that open. Boom. Got a nut you could run a screwdriver through. You can put a pair of vice grips on. You know. Cool. I got these on Amazon. Walmart does not sell the Fat Max. These are Stanley Fat Max. Here's the model number. It is FMHT 74886, 10-inch. But they are awesome. Pat Clark Barnes, how are you doing, man? Yeah, I mean, it's a cool feature that I mean, not only is it like, I like the levers that go up to release, but you can completely lock it out. So, you know, if they're sitting in your bag or something, they're not going anywhere. Unlock, boom, drop it out. Try and make this as interesting as I can, as always, but, you know, I'm a fucking boring person. What can I say? Shotgun of beer. Maybe I'll chug the next one I crack open. As we have discussed before, my family sleeps above me. Andrew Elliott, I believe I've been doing this for 7 or 8 months now. Maybe 9. Wait, no, 8 months. Actually, I'm not sure, man. I think I started in February, actually making videos. I missed doing my tool test, but to be honest with you, it got kind of gets kind of boring. I mean, I can run an impact versus an impact, or a drill versus a drill, or this versus that, but really it comes down to your uses for it. Um, well, Caper, if you go on Amazon, there's a bunch of good, cheap options. Um, it is expensive, but so basically, how I got into that was I had to learn tools on my own, and trial and error, man. You know, I'll say it. Luckily, I started off right away with Ryobi, and that lineup has been wonderful for me. Not for everyone. Oh, thank you, man. That's exactly it. Like, so, like, I do apartment maintenance, and to give you guys a better idea of that, it's like extreme DIY. You know, like, so the when I test tools, it would be like DIYers that worked on their homes every single day. I'm going to go take another piss, grab a few more beers, and I do have something I want to discuss. I tried it. Well, I have no option but to make those apartments look great fast. 410 Auto Tech, Joe Smith. It's the Key to Alaska show. All right, scale 1 to 10. Let me do this. Yeah, I'm here somewhere. Chemical Sport, what's up, man? I'm actually kind of happy I bought a cheap laptop so I can beer nose 8, 7. Is that before I covered the face or after? Needs a few more. I don't know, man. Those hips are pretty decent, man. The legs. Oh. Andrew Elliott, look away, son. Chemical Spore. 'Tis the life of the DIY mechanic, right, my man? I actually watched that video of the clutch brake assembly, and there's one comment where the guy was like, well, if you had this, and this tool, it'd make it simple. And you're like, well, I had what I had, and I used what I used, and the next guy was like, yeah, I mean, I've done that too, and it worked fine. It didn't damage anything. All right, Andrew Elliott. That's all right, man. It happens. Caper with the high standards. If I have like 3 more of these, she becomes a 10. But what was I going to talk to you guys about? Something, right? Something. Oh, so on my last live stream, someone was asking me about MLH, man. Completely understand how whole thing with kids, man. Um, on my last live stream, someone asked me about getting free tools, you know. And I said it would be hard to make a good review, I think, getting a free tool. And I thought about it a little more. I guess the reason I said that is because, like I said, we've all received free tools before. And I'm sure even if it's not what you wanted, if it's something that you needed and you're making it work, you're going to view it higher than you would if, you know, that other. Um, yeah, I'm fine with giving negative feedback, even on free stuff. It's not like I'm going to force good feedback. It's just mentally, it's just weird. But WorkPro owns Everbright, which is a flashlight LED company, and they asked me if I wanted some things from there. So I think what I'm going to do is test out one of the Dr. Pepper is awesome. I'm going to test out, they have kind of like I think it's like 400 some lumen LED spotlight that you keep in your car. And the other thing I'm going to ask them for is just flashlights. Just like a flashlight you could keep in your bag, your work bag, and see how good it is. Dr. Pepper and Scotch is very underrated. So I am going to test those. They do have some work area lights that seem pretty decent, but pretty generic also. So I don't want to. I thought the spotlight would be good if it's something you want to keep in your car, you know. And then just a flashlight, just a little LED you keep in your glove box and or work bag just to check stuff out or whatever. What are we eating for dinner tonight? They should be MLH. They should be sending you tools so you can test them on the road. Well, I don't have tool companies going, hey, we want you to review our tools. I'm going to be I'm going to have like some WorkPro ones I've been using for a while, and I'm going to like review them in videos. I'll do like one a week when I have the time to do that. Osa could be better. I've checked those. Did you make a video on those, Joe Smith? I'm very far behind, so if you did, I'll have to check them out. David again, or me again, Dave. My gosh. That's funny, man. I like that. Um, because he says Joe Smith. Hmm. Joe Smith is famous. 410. How's work going for you, man? Busy as fuck. It seems it, man. It seems it. Ah, I can't wait till it's September, to be honest with you. I mean, you guys never slow down. We don't slow down. We always have shit to do, but this time of year, because we have, I think we did 50 turnovers this year and a bunch of remodels. And then once everyone moves in, they have a list of stuff that isn't working. If anyone is not subscribed to Chemical Spore, he needs 2 subscribers to reach 400. Dude's been killing it lately. Go check him out. Andrew Elliott, I don't think you told me what you're eating. Still waiting on that. Thank you, though, for smash the like bucket. Like button. Gosh darn it. Thank you, Mike Hodge. Belkin, you're almost at 100? I mean, yes, 400 nachos. Very nice. 50. Dude, Belkin, man, I've been on it for a little bit now, too. The first 100 is the hardest. Um, it's all very hard. But, yeah, if anyone is not subscribed to Belkin, please go subscribe. He has a channel over there. He's at 50 subscribers. And the third person talk. Joe Smith is a former WWF superstar, actually. Well, Balkan, if you're like me, you change your. I mean, I don't change my content, but I change kind of how I'm doing my content, I guess. Um, I mean, it also depends. I know a lot of guys that are on here just to have fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Falcon, if you're looking to grow subscribers, tool reviews and stuff definitely helps. I saw that Andrew Elliott nachos for dinner. Is there any beef in them? Or is it just nachos? Scotty Kilmer. Yeah, Joe Smith will he'll whoop your candy ass like the Rock. Max B. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's done, and I don't know what to believe. Like, I mean, there's people with all different sorts of subscriber counts that do it full time, and I mean, I think I will admit if you're a female that's attractive, you can make a killing on here. What's up, G Bo? How's it going, man? I'm doing good, man. Just hanging out, chilling. All good, brother. There you go. 3 subs, man. Gotta start somewhere. Did you go anywhere fun, G-Bo? Ah, Nikes. Hold on, boys. Oh, there we go. Um, oh, crap. Hold on. Well, Andrew, I tried to, oh, yeah, going to Indiana, man. There you go. So, Indiana is kind of a strange state to go through. Andrew, I have to. I tried to click and subscribe, but it screwed some things up. But I will get to that. Hoosier Hardwood Festival, like the movie? Hell yeah! What's that hell yeah for? I don't know. All right, G Bill, I gotta check out where you were. Damn, took a sailboat, or no, took a sailboat. All right, that does sound awesome. Joe Smith. Well, I'm no Joe Smith. That's for sure. Ah, sweet, MLH. That's right. I forgot you do tree stuff too. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never done sailing, so I'll probably stay away from it. Actually, me again, Dave. I sent him a video last night of they had a cargo container ship going through the ocean, and it was going through a storm, and you would not believe the amount of flex those ships have in it. Scare the hell out of me. All right, MLH, man, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Always good talking to you. Have a good one. And enjoy your trip, man. It'd be nice to see how that goes. You never been on a plane, but you want to go skydiving. That's scary to me. I guess that's pretty badass too. Toolbox footage, man. What's going on, Dick? Costa Concordia, yeah. I remember that. I think the captain got jailed for. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he got jail time. He abandoned ship, left all, go on YouTube. Costa Concordia. That fucking captain was a fucking prick. Dude, Dick bought $2,000 in Snap-on cordless impacts. $3 million views on what? What am I missing here? I like adrenaline too, just like if I can control the adrenaline. Jumping out of the plane would probably send me into a fucking heart attack. Damn, man. Ah, yes, the cargo ship video. I've got $2,000 in batteries. Shit. Dano's Toolbox. Been a long time, brother. Um, the fastest I've ever been or drove in a car or hit was 140. $180. Shit, man. 145 in my Cobalt. 140 in the Flex. Actually, hold on, Joe Smith. I think. So, the speed odometer on that says 150. I don't know, man. I don't know. 4 a.m. I've gone 127 quarter mile. All right, Andrew Elliott, I get it, man. Pop in, grab some subs, and go to sleep. Hell of a day. Eat some nachos. All right, good night, you young whippersnapper. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in, man, as always. You know, Caper, he runs a Thunderbird and I don't know what else on that quarter mile, but thing is a sleeper for sure. Dano, I definitely gotta check those videos out. I know you've been Mustang and a Cougar. Cougar, that's right. Hold on. My wife's telling me to calm my talking down. I get excited and I start yelling. I know I sound irritating. Yeah, those Mercury Cougars, man, they were something. Me again, Dave. Another channel I thought I was sub to. Hey, Dick, where are you located? I'm not exactly sure. I don't think I've ever asked you before. Who, my wife? No, she'll just beat my ass up. Who's Drew? Drew, go to bed, Drew. Oh, I got you. Andrew. Thunder Chicken. I saw a Roadrunner. Yeah, I got you, me again, Dave. Remember when they remade the Thunderbird? Always worth a try. Forty-ish Cougars. I'm gonna Google some of these because I'm afeared. I'm a bit behind here. Oh, I got you on the 40-ish Cougars. Cougars with money, absolutely, yeah. Frisco, Starwood, check it out. Starwood. Starwood, Texas. Starwood, Texas. Frisco. Yeah, man. Got some history down there. Yeah, Mike Hodge, you need a partner in crime, or? All right, toolbox. Don't sniff it all up tonight. Save some for tomorrow. Fucking with you, but you probably are fucking with me. That's cool. Boom. Beer stud. That's pretty genius. Call yourself a stud and just have it go with it. 410 Auto Tech, you got 10 more minutes. No, I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead, man. I appreciate you stopping in. All right, I got a question for you, mechanics and other people. Tomorrow, and I've done this once already, I gotta cut down a wall out of an apartment. Probably 8 foot by 8 foot. Actually, it's probably 10 by 8. 2-inch plaster, metal lathe, and then studs. What would you guys use to do the demo? If you had to do it neatly, like cut down sections, nice and neat. Everyone uses sledgehammer, right? Or Mexicans. I do not have that as an option though. Yes, neatly. Um, why does everyone laugh when I say metal lathe? Is it laugh, lathe? I don't know. All right, and I'll tell you again. Um, the first time I did it, I used a Sawzall, a Makita, I think 11 amp corded, and I went through about 24 carbide tipped Sawzall blades. Um, just because of how thick the fucking wall is, especially once you start hitting the metal. Now, what I usually do is I do pound out a straight line so I can see down and look into the electrical and whatnot. What's going on, Teacup? How are you doing tonight? No, it's not drywall. It's plaster and metal lathe. I mean, like literally 2-inch. I mean, all right. So like last one I did, I used these blades. I'd make like 2 cuts with them, and then they're done. Finish. Or what? Holy shit! Did you see Diablo blades are fucking Swiss made? I have to say, I'm not endorsing it, but I am. Fucking Diablo. My circ saw blades, my recip saw blades, everything is Diablo. Well, what I'd like to do is take a fucking sledgehammer, knock it down, but they want it done neatly. That's that is the apartment protocol. So what I did with the first one is I had to cut it out in manageable sections and then haul it all out to the dumpsters. And that's keep the dust down and all that shit. But fuck, wouldn't I do have a compressor? Yes. I was thinking like that grinder, that 3-inch grinder, like an angle grinder with some sort of metal cutoff plate on it, air hammer and shop vac. Um, we're actually pretty good. We have a decent amount of Hispanics that work here. Oh, and the other troubleshoot to this is I'm getting two guys that have never worked with us before, and they're the ones that I have to instruct to tear down the wall. So that'll be fucking fun. Um, I don't know why it's always on me to do that, but it is, and you know, tear down that wall. All right, Reagan. We gotta build a wall down south. Didn't I say what's up? Uh, I meant what's up, teacup. I don't know why it just says what's teacup. Well, the funny thing is, and I'll just very quickly go over this, but recently, apparently, one of the most Googled things is how to move out of America as an American citizen. And I looked in the comment sections, and the one that I saw was, isn't it amazing that we did not just buy the plane tickets and show up at a country and assume that we were going to get in, but they did the research to get the proper paperwork to be let into said countries. I would totally use a Bobcat. I could probably fit one through the door easily. That's it, Joe Smith, man. I think what I should take is the Foo Bar, Stanley, and Yes. Oh. I have found my weapons of choice. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, if that's what you're asking. Maybe do like a controlled fire environment. I've never been to the rivers. Later, Caper. Later, me again, Dave. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Shovel and ice scraper. Mickey D's. I do love the fillet of fish at McDonald's. I don't know. You know, the crazy thing is, these shootings there, they really do piss me the fuck off. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Betty White and sliced bread. It's becoming normal, but it shouldn't. Like, I mean, there's victims in it, and yeah, there was two shootings within 24 hours, and boom, just we forget about it and move on. It is a mental problem, but how do you fix it? Well, Jibo, at this point, I think they're all copycats. Like, I'm sure the guy that shot up that Walmart, I think the guy in Dayton, Ohio, was like, "Fuck, that guy fucked all my plans up." It's like, and it's some weird thing where that's how they're going to become famous. And a big part of it is the media. Well, I don't, the shit happens. They have to report on it. But, like, these things have been going on since the 60s, if you go and read up on them. And for I understand people that carry and stuff. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that at all. But like, look at the Dayton thing. The cops got there in less than a minute, and the dude already killed 9 people. Even if you carry a gun, that does not mean that you might be the first person shot. So, yes, it betters your odds, but and the one mass shooting that I actually read up on kind of often is that Sandy Hook, because it was so disturbing. I mean, how do you fucking kill kids? I mean, it just. Jibo, was that Aurora, Colorado? Sandy Hook killed, like, it destroyed me inside. Yeah, that John Holmes, I think, was his name. Yeah, that's what I mean. I have 2 young kids. I want to take them to movies. I still go. I mean, you can't control evil exactly, but I mean, that's up to you, Max B. If you want to have kids or not. Um, like I said, this shit's been going on a long time. The media just brings it front and center. Um, it's just crazy how it happens, though. I don't understand like, I don't know, the fucking. I'm gonna bring them down. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but we're definitely gonna go down to Disney World. Um, it is a divided country. I mean, I hate to get on the gun topic, but that's what's so prevalent now, and it's weighed on my mind a lot. Pat Clark Barnes, that is a good point, and that is very true. You know, Disneyland. Um, yeah, I actually read the other day in a school drive-through line. 2 people had an argument. It ended in shooting at one another. That's why I don't own a gun. Honestly, it is. C Max B, everyone's different. I could go buy a gun if I want to, but Beer chug. I mean, if you really want to see me chug a beer, I'll chug a beer. And then I have one more, and then I'm gonna pop off at 10:30. I've been doing pretty good at cutting my streams down from 10 hours, so um, all right. Well, let me ask you guys a serious question, because I've had this discussion with a few gun owners, and I think a lot of gun owners are you never know, Joe Smith. You never know. You have to stay tuned. So I understand a lot of gun owners are hunters. Some are prepared for if the government fails them. I understand that. Would it be wrong to ban assault weapons, though? Like, stuff that you would not hunt with. Yeah, Max B, that's where I keep finding myself is, these things that happen, I can't actually say, like, the news reports assault weapon. They're not, but to like an average hunter, all right, yeah, fully automatic. My grandpa left my brother a Browning 5-shot semi-automatic, and I took it up to camp one year and fired that. And I mean, like, you could boom, 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 you could pop them off round after round. But what's the gun most used for this? It's AK-15, right? Or AR-15, yeah. So what if they just ban that? Would a bunch of people be upset? I knew it's semi-automatic. Well, then how do you fix the crazy, you know? Well, what if it just ended there? I mean, most common gun in the U.S. I did not know that. Well, people being fucking stupid is one reason why most of our rights are fucking limited. What's going on, Rusted Nuts Repairman? All right. Well, AR-15 is the most common gun in the U.S. That's true. Well, I'm just gonna go out and say it that you know I guess it is what it is, and we'll just have to try and deal with it, right? You know, I mean, I understand Max B. It's mental health, but I mean, um, how do you fix? You can't fix it. I mean, just you know, yeah, dogs, man, dogs are the best. That's a good point, Mike Hodge. The end point is that people just need to be able to have discussions nowadays. And, a lot of these people that fucking are, shooters in these fucking things, families raised red flags. It just, like, was never dealt with properly. So, that is true too, Belkin. You're going to offend someone with a top. Like I said, I'm not a gun owner. I'm not opposed to it either. I'm very much for the Second Amendment. Um, but I also, I don't know. It's a trippy fucking road to navigate, man. Steel equalizer. Yeah, no one knows. It'd just be nice to like. I mean, you like Mike Hodge says, you can't have a discussion with people. I understand there's no simple solution. Um, but that's another thing in this country, man. There's fucking like 10-year-old kids committing suicide. I didn't know what suicide was till I was like 20, you know? Because of the internet, online bullying, all that shit. It's not because kids are tougher or weaker or grew up here or there. It's just, yeah, the internet, Joe Rogan has an awesome podcast and YouTube thing. And he always asks some people, like, what's the worst invention ever? And I always scream at the screen. It's the fucking internet is the best and worst invention of all time. Jersey Shore. Honey Boo Boo taught them. It's true. I mean, if you got smacked around like on a, when you're younger. Yes, exactly. Pat Clark. The cyberbullying is ridiculous. I mean, when I was young, and I'm only 33 years old, but when I was younger, if you want to talk shit on someone, you got to do it to their face. Otherwise, fucking no one would hear. Um, New pig heart. I'm not trying to fuck up the stream or anything. I just, I enjoy all of you guys and I respect all your guys' opinions on this. Um, you know, Stuff. So I don't mind throwing it out there, but we could definitely change the subject up. Hey, Steven Deswan, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping in. Um, I just, with all these shootings and stuff, it fucking bothers me that it happens. But I guess I'm more upset like when like a 10-year-old kid that got bullied online kills himself. Like, why does that have to happen? I mean, it shouldn't have to happen. Well, remember the church shooting in Texas? I think it was about, maybe it was like 4 or 5 years ago. It was a dude down the street, heard gunshots, grabbed his fucking rifle, and ran towards the scene. So I mean, fuck. You think you could figure it out there, Mike Hodge? If you could address Congress? That's the thing with politics. They're all fucking caught up in their own little world trying to get ahead. And I'm not trying to make this a Democrat Republican thing, but look at the Cortez girl. She won't you know she won't debate versus anyone or whatever, but I'm 33 years old. I have never had a solid presidential candidate that I could actually vote for. And looking back through the years, we might have not had one since the 50s, 40s, you know? Stop at Walmart first. Pat, I agree with you, man. Yeah, I couldn't even get into a discussion. Um, with these politicians. The agendas now are crazy. I'm going to run a few things out to my recyclables. I'm gonna grab one more beer and hang out with you guys. Lizard people. I could get into some, you know, conspiracy theories, but I already tried that once. Gems of 21, I've seen that. Alright, what I missed. Sorry, guys. Respect, yeah. Think about everyone just, fucking treat everyone equally. I don't know if I can chug this, but I'll try. And then I'll go to bed. There we go. Too cold. Too cold. Fuck. Man. Max B. Boom, man. Exactly. All right, as we wind down here, we're gonna finish this beer and then head off, I want to hear a few tools that you guys have been eyeing up and maybe buy within the next 2 weeks to make your job easier. I'd love to hear some of those. Yeah, the gear wrench stuff looks solid, man. It really does. Inexpensive. Um, Flashlight, you know. Thermo imager. All right. Is that something that you think you'll be buying in the next 2 weeks there, Mike? 1800 snap on. Yeah, flashlight kind of relieves the issues going on. That's what we did, Jibo, man. Fucking went down the woods, made forts or cow hole saw set. Max B, we actually just checked them out, and when you get them, I'll know what you fucking have. Hopefully, if I research right. But I agree with you. We had that discussion the other night, and um, need flashlights. Everyone needs a flashlight. They should hand them out like Obama phones. Yeah, exactly. Fucked around down in the woods, man. That's what I did when I was young. Good girl. It's always good to find, you know. I think, Jibo, I think I want to build a go-kart for my kids. That might be my first foray into actual that type of building. Yes, Max B, same with me. Stay outside till dinner is on the fucking table. Soapbox cars, yeah. That's a good activity. You know, I mean, I don't know what AFK means, but it's all right, man. Cardboard fort with my son when he gets older. That's awesome. This weekend coming up, might seem insignificant, but I'm going to camp out with my daughter in the backyard, and hopefully my son joins us also. But we we have a fire. I have a cook hot dogs and s'mores, and yes, it's in the backyard. But then, like, maybe a year or two, I'll take them to take them to a campground for a weekend. So my wife could get a break, and um, good deal there, man. Rusted Nuts Repairs. Rusted Nuts Repairs. Are you Rust Belt mechanic? Mike Hodge, it happens, man. It happens. Technology has fucked the youth in a very. Oh my gosh. Are you serious, Mace? That's you? God damn. Alright. If anyone is not subscribed to Rusted Nuts Repair, fucking subscribe because it's Mace Webb. Joe Smith, if you have to ask who Mace Webb is, you're a bit behind, man. Chemical Spore, don't beg, man. No, I'm just fucking with you. Old ass mechanic. Old. In all caps. Mace Webb's the man. That's fucking funny. I didn't know that was him. Steven, yeah, I mean, you gotta point them in a direction and see if they'll take, and if they don't, keep pointing them in directions that you want to hope they take. My son is 3, and I'm starting to teach him, baseball, and he throws the ball good, man, real good. But all that stuff, I'm gonna get him into some shit. And to be honest with you, my daughter is older, a little older than him. She's athletic as fuck. Like, I mean, it's amazing the shit she can do. So I'm gonna teach them both. Oh, G-Bo, a lonely machine shop owner. I think Joe Smith might. Joe Smith, you help out in the shop, right? Is that correct? My God, I could not chug this beer. It's a fucking, it's a Corona. Just couldn't do it, man. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint. I don't mean to disappoint. You want to know it's a fucking great pair of pliers, though? These big fucking Irwin fucking sons of bitches. Look at that. You can nut up on fucking something on that, man. I can tell you that much. Fucking nut up on it. Yeah, something like that. You know what else are actually nice? Are the Douglas pump pliers. They actually, you know, they nut up on shit too, man. Just saying. I don't do wood, but we make stuff out of wood and to hold stuff. Which ones would be good for these for just throw a C-clamp on them fuckers. I always learn brakes. You know, take one of these, a little bigger one. If I clamp down on the thing. I'm glad you enjoy them, Max B. I'm glad you come hang out with me. I have Kniepex also. And, you know, to be honest, the work pro I buy, little thicker in the head, grips are the same, and pliers are pretty much the same. And the cost is ridiculously different. But as Max B said, thank you for the Kniepex. Kniepex. I don't know. Oh, trust me, like my Kniepex, Knipex, whatever you want to fucking call them, fucking works. They have worked wonders in tight situations and shit. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I promised my wife a shorter streams, and I'll try to stick to them. I appreciate you all showing up, Max B, and you know all the stuff we talk about and whatnot. It's fun hanging out with you guys, and you know I pop up randomly, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. And I agree. Quality is king. But everyone have a great night. Everyone have a great rest of their weekends. Weeks, actually. And this weekend, I might be going live with Uzi Lou Garage if I could set it up. So, just thank you, everyone. Have a good night. I appreciate you showing up, and take care. Bye.